Are you constrained by the Fair Work Act?
The issue for me is around the government agenda. There's no question that if you look, I've used an example of on our mining fleets, for instance, we can have someone step out of a truck and step in a truck and start driving, because as soon as they get in, there's a dispatch system which tells them which digger to go to, and it's like a baton change. It's a very efficient baton change, like you get in the Olympics, and very productive, works very well. But if you're on say a 4-day on, 4-day off roster, and it's a trade, an electrician wiring up some, complicated, lighting or acoustic system in a room like this, and they're 6 hours into the job, and all of a sudden their shift ends. The next day someone comes, they have to undo everything that's been done and start again. So, there needs to be flexibility to enable people to use their skills to carry out a task, but by limiting the work and the rosters and some of the things that are coming in are really making it very challenging for productivity in the industry.
Can't you as managers negotiate deals that overcome that?
The problem is that there's no one deal for one issue. In a factory that's got production work, rosters are fantastic. It works very well, but it depends on the trade and the environment. So I guess the main point for me is that there's no one solution for this productivity issue. There has to be an element of flexibility to do with all the different environments, all the different issues that we've got, all the different skills, the levels of trade, the complexity of what we're doing.
Is this a new thing as a result of the new Fair Work Act, or has it always been a problem, it's just that there's more of it now?
Look, I think the challenges have evolved over time. There's no question. For me, looking at it, the biggest negative at the moment is in regard to the impact that it's had on productivity.
The Fair Work Act.
The Fair Work Act. And if you look at the impact it's had on productivity, I look across all of the regions that Leighton work in. We're an Australasian company, and my concern is that Australia, while it's currently benefiting from commodities and resources, is becoming less and less productive. So, we want Australia to be sustainable, right? So we can't let these great profits in other areas that have been made mask a systemic problem with productivity. It's not about what we pay people, it's about the output we get from people. I talk to our workers on the site, they've got a huge amount of pride in what they do. People, they're craftsmen, they're tradesmen. But they don't want to leave halfway through something. If they start something, they want to finish it, they want to do it. So, I think that's the key issue that has come to my attention in recent times.